Beneath the surface of our planet, far from the light of day, the story of silver begins, woven into the fabric of ancient rocks, guarded by silence and darkness for millions of years. When we look at a glimmering ring, an heirloom coin, or the intricate circuits inside our modern devices, it's easy to forget the secret odyssey that each ounce of silver endures before it ever reaches our hands. To truly appreciate silver, we must trace its journey from the deep earth to the objects we treasure and rely upon every day. The hunt for silver starts with a quest worthy of legend. Prospective miners scour the globe, searching for clues left by geology, veins, faults, and mineral patterns that suggest silver might be present. These hints lead explorers into remote mountains, arid deserts, and ancient volcanic regions. Once a promising site is discovered, the real work begins. Drilling rigs take core samples, revealing the hidden treasures below. When a deposit proves rich enough, an entire industry springs to life. The first act in silver's transformation is explosive, literally. Deep within the mine, controlled blasts fracture the dense rock, releasing massive boulders embedded with silver ore. The air vibrates with the thunder of detonation, and within minutes, a new chamber opens where the silver has lain undisturbed for eons. Gigantic haul trucks, each the size of a small house, rumble through narrow tunnels, ferrying the broken rock to the surface. The scale is immense. An average silver mine might process thousands of tons of ore every day, each load destined for further refinement. But the real magic happens above ground, in sprawling complexes that hum with industrial power. Here, the raw ore enters the first stage of its metamorphosis. Gargantuan machines called jaw crushers break the rocks down, their steel jaws grinding and compressing with relentless force. What emerges is a coarse gravel, still unrecognizable as anything precious. Next, these fragments flow into mills, rotating drums lined with steel balls that pulverize the ore into a fine, dusty powder. At this stage, silver is still invisible, locked in a microscopic embrace with lead, zinc, and copper. Extracting silver from this tangle of minerals is a feat of chemical wizardry. The powdered ore is mixed with water and a secret blend of chemical reagents inside enormous tanks. Air is bubbled through the slurry, and here, one of nature's oddities comes into play. The silver particles, treated by the chemicals, cling stubbornly to the rising bubbles. They float to the surface, forming a foamy layer, a silvery froth that is carefully skimmed off, rich with concentrated metal. This flotation process is a delicate art, tuned by experts who can coax out as much silver as possible from each ton of rock. But the silver in this froth is still far from pure. It must be smelted, a step that feels like stepping into the forge of a mythic blacksmith. The concentrate is funneled into sealed furnaces where temperatures soar above 1,000 degrees Celsius. Flames roar, and the air shimmers with heat. Inside, the silver separates from its companions, melting into a brilliant silvery liquid, while impurities form a dark, glassy layer called slag. Workers, clad in reflective suits, watch as the molten silver pours out, flowing like quicksilver into molds. The result is the doré bar, a rough, matte ingot that is mostly silver, but still carries traces of other metals. The quest for perfection demands one more trial: electrorefining. In this phase, science and patience join hands. The doré bars are suspended in tanks filled with an acidic solution. An electric current is sent coursing through the liquid, and the impure silver begins to dissolve. Atom by atom, pure silver migrates across the tank, slowly building up on a cathode plate. This process can take days, but the result is worth the wait. Sheets and bars of silver so pure that they gleam with an otherworldly brightness. At 99.9% purity, this silver is ready to become anything, from the filament in a solar panel to the shining case of a commemorative coin. Yet, not all silver begins its story in the depths of the earth. In our modern world, recycling has become a second, equally important source. Think of all the places silver hides: inside old film negatives, broken electronics, discarded batteries, even the reflective backing of obsolete mirrors. High-tech recycling facilities now comb through this urban mine, using advanced chemistry and precision engineering to reclaim silver from the waste stream. This process not only conserves resources, but transforms yesterday's trash into tomorrow's treasure. Once purified, silver's versatility shines. It is cast, rolled, and drawn into countless forms. Jewelers melt it down and pour it into molds, shaping it into rings, bracelets, and intricate filigree. Mints stamp it into coins, their designs reflecting nations' histories and dreams. Engineers weave it into electrical contacts, where its unmatched conductivity ensures the smooth flow of power. Medical manufacturers rely on its natural antibacterial properties, embedding it in surgical instruments and wound dressings. And in the world of technology, silver is woven into every corner, from smartphones to satellite panels, wherever reliability and performance are paramount. So, the next time you hold something made of silver, take a moment to feel the weight of its history. Imagine the darkness of the mine, the thunder of explosions, the roar of furnaces, and the quiet dance of atoms in an electrorefining tank. Picture the hands: miners, scientists, recyclers, artisans, each playing their part in a drama that spans continents and centuries. Silver is more than just a metal. It is the product of human ingenuity and nature's hidden wealth, forged in fire, purified by science, and destined to shine in 1,000 forms. In every gleaming surface, every polished edge, there is a story of transformation, resilience, and renewal. Silver's secret journey, from the hidden heart of the earth to the light of day.